You are live. I'm alive.
Welcome. Saturday night in the fish room. We're here with the missus.
Glad I had to have a computer tell me that I'm alive.
It's just telling you you're live on YouTube. It's not telling you that you're alive in real life, which we know you are. So it's going to be a little bit for people to get here, but we're here. We'll crack this Gatorade open. What are you doing? You floating with the homie?
My skin looks really funny, and it doesn't look like that, so it's weird.
So you know that ring light that I put in the cart on Amazon?
Mm-hmm.
We need that to go around that camera so it brightens us up.
I don't want it to brighten me up no more.
Well, we look rather weird because there's not enough light behind us. We have one viewer. Welcome, one viewer. Animal Instinct, what up? How are you?
How you doing?
Welcome.
This is happy. Happy.
You know, we're over here. We're over here living the fish life.
Oh,
it's Garcia.
I was bored. Decided to harass my friends.
Garcia wants to know how you met me.
How did I? Okay. I met Jimmy online. I went through his profile. I really like shoes. He had a nice pair of shoes. I simply messaged him, nice shoes, wanna fuck.
And there goes the monetization.
And
here we are.
16 years later, he never left. He just came over one night and never left.
Yeah.
Seriously. Stuff just started coming into my house. And now I have
a house. Not a condo. We no longer live in a condo. We live in a house.
I swear.
What's up, Jesse? What's up, Discus North?
I swear it was the same size.
Oh.
Well, he asked me the question. I can't find it.
You can PG it a little bit. Nice shoes. Want to have some fun.
But that's not what happened.
Well, let's see. People are just chilling.
I know. It kind of seems like that kind of night in general.
There it is. Whoever wants to come up, come on up. The best love stories go that way. Yeah. He came over and never left.
He'll leave in a body bag.
What is that you really like about Jim? See, you're getting all the questions, not me. Jim could just sit over here now.
What do I like about him?
Uh-oh. What's up, Flatbed?
I'm going to get back to you on that.
That's rather rough. Okay.
It's not rough. It's true, too.
She's going to have to get back to you on what she likes about her husband that she married in 2011.
He makes really good dippy eggs.
Hey, man, I'm down for some cheeseburger, steaks, and tacos.
He'll fix my car if I ask him, like,
6 months in advance.
Times or so.
You gotta ask me 6 months in advance.
That's awesome.
Oh, he's having a few drinks at the bar.
Having a few drinks at my house. This is the bar.
It's cheaper.
And look at how cute this cup is, y'all. Like, for real. Damn the Dollar Tree and their Halloween decorations. You know I'm getting this. And they had like 4 different ones, too. I just got one. Huh? Not too shabby, right?
Yeah, you could have got as many as you want.
I know. I mean, they're pretty thin. They're absolutely going to break, but that's all right. I love cheeseburgers, steaks, and tacos. Tacos! Tacos! I love tacos.
You know what they say? Electrician fixes everything but his own stuff. A mechanic fixes everything but his own. I agree with that.
You never want to buy a mechanic's car, ever.
It's cheaper at the house, but he'd rather get away. He's got 4 kids. I understand.
Oh, run.
What up, 3G? Welcome. All right. You can set that like right there where that box of tissues is.
But that's where my box of tissues lives.
I know, but I'm going to reach for this and I'm going to spill this. There you go. Thank you. There we go.
one of my eyebrows is
Hello, wife.
way higher than the other one. Hey! It's weird. It's like I'm surprised on one side of my face, but not the other side.
It happens. Oh, look at you.
I love it. Are they fighting?
That Severin back there is bullying that Oscar. I love
Well,
it.
good. Hopefully they're trying to lay eggs. So
I
they
love
won't
it.
hatch again.
Get them. They moved everything around in this tank.
That's what they do. They want me to shove my hand in there, and I ain't doing it. These fish need a bigger tank.
No, they don't. They're fine. One's 14 inches. It's not that big. No, I can't put anything else in this tank. This tank is tapped out.
No, you need to take the 4 fish that are in the 125 out and put the 2 Oscars in there.
There's more than 4 fish in that 125.
Okay, 6. There's really none in there.
I'm looking at my fishes.
I love fishes.
So how's everybody doing tonight? Anybody want to come up and say hello?
No.
How many are in? All right, so there's a few in this 240. We got 2 Oscars. We have 2 threadfin acara. There's 2 parrotfish. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 Severums, 4 Geophagus juraparis, 2 Geosphenis, 1 redhead tapaho, and 3 Siamese algae eaters, and 1 bristlenose pleco.
The Giaparis I call the housewives because they have unusually big eyes and kind of pouty little lips there. Don't really move.
Congratulations on the 220. That was 550 pounds. I can't imagine that one's any lighter.
It took everything in me to pick
Welcome.
that tank up.
More about yourself, but keep it PG, please.
Bro. It's my hobby. I'll do it the way I want to.
All right. So there's no way you're going to put my 240 on dollies and steal it. You can't get it up the stairs, man. You're going to need help, a lot of help, and I ain't doing it.
When that came down the stairs here, we had 4 grown men take it, and I walked away because I was literally just waiting to hear, "Are you kidding me?" And I didn't hear it. I was very excited, and then I got to run downstairs and pick it up and put it on the stand.
Exactly.
Ma'am. What did I say about ma'am?
I don't know.
I won't say
You're old.
I like man. Man's nice.
Definitely can't steal it, Jesse. I'm sorry.
Or darling.
I got a buddy that's going to be selling a whole bunch of big tanks. And I'm probably going to be able to get like a 380 pretty cheap.
This stick is in my mouth. Out of here. You move it down there, so it's like, how could I can't read anything that's on the screen.
It's everything that's over here, baby.
Oh, I can't read that in general.
Like
That's
I put
way
it
too
there.
small. Yeah. Yeah, that works.
I'm not sure where Slim Tim is. I'm not 100% sure. Buddy, if that one tank comes up for sale, that will be in my basement.
Oh,
Sada.
sorry.
Sada. It's $125,000 to get out of jail. Cash, not a bond. That's what he needs to pay to get out.
It's not 10% cash or charity.
Nope.
You fucked up.
We'll be
Sorry,
here.
buddy. There's never enough.
Never enough. That is
Unless
correct.
you want to see the garage, and there's just like randomly 6 20-gallon tanks. Nice.
275s.
clean, ready to go.
I got to build a stand for him.
Just
Hello, Juanita.
hanging out. So if you want to buy some, they're there.
About to bring a few of my tanks back home with me. Said I can't. Oh, man.
Why not? You know how many tanks can fit inside a 180 and you can stack them together Jenga style? I'm just saying. Smarter, not harder.
Yeah, we are definitely missing some people. Slim Tim's not here. I know where Tommy is. Tommy is he's got no space for it.
Oh, at the new place. Oh, I do. Just saying. I do. Howdy.
I don't know why.
I do.
There you go, Jesse.
I don't like French toast. That's what George has, right?
Yeah, in his front tank.
I don't like
He's had
They're
those.
really dirty.
He's had those forever.
Well, it's because they get really big. That's why.
And Jim's not holding the 380 for you. I'll still have it, just not at home. I get it. If you want to message him, I don't know what he's doing. His wife might have him doing husbandly chores.
Do you do those things?
I don't do those.
No, you don't.
That's what I pay you for.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not driving a 380 to you. He's in North Carolina
Excuse me, sir.
and or
You know,
Madam.
I can fly to North Carolina round trip for less than $100. Wonder how much carry on would be for a 380.
I'm paying him with beer. You ain't paying me with beer. I don't drink. Ain't that funny? I don't drink.
I take raspberry vodka. Thank you. Or any silver tequila, as long as it's not like gas station kind.
It would definitely be a lot of Pepsi.
Please don't.
I would need like 2 pallets full of Pepsi. They would need to be delivered and dropped in my driveway. If we get Pepsi to sponsor me, that'd be great.
A gross of Pepsi. 144 cases.
I would be down for that. I would be gross after that case of those 144 cases of Pepsi.
Those Oscars need to breathe. Stop playing.
They're not going to.
Yes, they will. Set the mood, man. Set the mood.
You want me to put on some Barry White for him?
No. Love meets death. Typo negative. Turn the lights down low. Let them get their thing on.
There you go, Jesse. $2,500. Oh yeah, people that got bigger tanks, they think they're worth, all the money in the world.
He did not pay. Did he really pay for that?
No, there's.
Oh, good. I was
I
going
agree.
to say, huh?
I agree, it's a lot of sugar.
That's no.
Come on, Jesse, you got it. You got that kind of money. I know you do.
I got pee.
About to steal that chair.
Like hell, you're about to steal this chair. I told you to bring your chair from upstairs down here.
You're sitting in it.
Well, then it's mine because it was my idea. Don't steal my chair. All right, you can sit in it. Whatever makes you more comfortable.
I'm worried about you, not me. Oh. I get it, man. The house has got to come first. Hell yeah. Pepsi and blunts. I mean, I'll toke it a few times. It's not going to take much to get me. I'll be done. Trust me. Oh. So, for those who don't know, I tried to be a dumbass and cut my finger off the other day. There you go. As you can see, she's kind of half-assed dying. Hey, we got somebody who wants to come up. What's up, Discus North?
How you doing? Can you hear me?
Fantastic. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep, gotcha.
What's up, Joey?
Figured I'd join.
Yeah, come on up. Oh yeah, that actually did kind of hurt. I cut the tip of my finger off. Not a good thing.
Yeah, how's that doing?
Oh, it hurts.
Still, huh?
Yep. I'm gonna have to drill a hole to put this damn mic in. There we go. It likes to rock around. I'm not trying to be Tommy. I'm just trying to, get by. Welcome, George. All right. So the other day we had a. Give me 1 second here. I had a kid that works with me. He decided to come in and complain about his tummy hurt. We were busy, and he decided he needed to go to the emergency room because he had a tummy ache. He goes to the emergency room. He comes back. He doesn't come back to work, so I have to go pick up the slack. I'm back there cutting a piece of exhaust tubing. My hand slipped off the tubing cutter, and the rest is the tip of my finger cut off. I'm back there cutting a piece of exhaust. So, I mean, shit happens, but yeah. Well, we see him in the chat. Joey, I will be there. Room's already booked. It's on like Donkey Kong.
Chat.
Hey, Joey, I just dropped a link. Come up here. We'll talk about it. That way you can promote your chat that you're going to have. I'm pretty sure Gordon's going to be there too. I'm looking forward to it. It ought to be a good time. Oh, man. So what's on your agenda for tonight? What's going on, JT Cougar? Oh, you brought the little one down? Or I should say the old one.
She brought herself down, and then I spilled my drink on myself, so that's always fun.
It happens.
Because I don't know where my mouth is still. After almost 40 years. It is.
Your friend?
I don't have no friends.
Your friend named Joey?
Nobody likes me. Oh, that little...
Fellow Canadian.
Hmm.
Then we have the other Canadian on the screen. Discus Lord.
Olale.
So how's the discus doing, the babies?
I was smoking a joint.
Those ones all died, and now they're not all dead, but they started dying, so I put the parents back in and hoping the remainder ones might attach, because apparently they just need the parents. And then they laid new eggs, so I got brand new batch of eggs and a few babies floating around
Hey.
in the same tank. So we'll see what
My
happens.
babies are doing great.
But my
No,
friend says they're going to eat the babies like 9 or 10 times before they actually raise them. So I guess I'm at that stage.
I've heard that.
And,
I've definitely heard that.
Whatever.
so, we'll just put it out, and sooner or later they'll get there.
Did you tell
Takes
them
time.
I did. I told him we already got the room booked. There's a possibility I might be buying a breeding pair off of my local fish store. My wife doesn't know yet, but there's a possibility.
If you get the okay. Well, it's a
I
good
don't-
price, right? So
It's a
We don't
decent
do
price.
okays. It's just I'm doing this, and it's whatever.
Well, so I can go get anything I want in that fish store and pay him whenever I want. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's
so
good to have.
I'm probably gonna scoop that pair up.
Why
I'll
not?
go in a
Good to know.
they'll go in a 20-gallon tank. I'll let them breed in there.
Put them in with your other ones for a while, till they get used to your house and your water, and then when they look like they're going to breed, then put them in the 20, because they'll actually get to it faster that way. Like mine go, if I leave them in the 20 too long, mine will stop doing it or stop laying eggs, and then I put them back in the main tank, and they get all social, and they get back into the groove. So I don't know, just a
Let's
suggestion.
get back into the groove.
Puff,
Yeah.
pass.
It's like you got to
Hey.
give them a little vacation.
Okay, so just to let you know, if you ever actually get the opportunity to smoke with me, you will have to tell me to pass it, because I do not smoke with anyone. I smoke these to myself all the time. So you'll literally have to go, Bethany, you going to pass that? And I'll look at it and go,
Maybe.
How about I just give you your own? Because
That's kind of what I do. I just roll everybody their own.
I'm really not fixing to pass it. Like, if we're being honest, like I'm just not.
It's pretty cheap up here for that. It's the one thing that got cheaper, and everything else went like 4 times more expensive. It's weird.
So Ohio finally like went recreational, where like they're selling it, you know, and the prices are so stupid
Yeah,
that
and
I still go up to Michigan. Like,
it's weak sauce stuff too in the hemp shops. It's even here. It's
like I can't. Like, I don't mind the THC percentage. I look at the terpenes and I look at their parents.
Oof.
That's what I personally look at. Because if you get super high THC, it's literally taking out all the benefits of the terpenes that you're really looking for, like your anxiety relief, your pain relief, stuff like that. So, like, literally, the higher it is, it just doesn't. Whatever.
What's up, Gerto?
How's everybody
Here he is,
doing?
Garcia.
It's wonderful to see Bethany here. And I'm still waiting for the answers, but she don't want to answer. That's okay. But
She doesn't know what she likes about me.
Oh, yeah, no, I still don't know.
That's a tough question.
there's other questions, and I guess the questions are too little hard for her to answer. But
It is.
we understand.
I mean, if you would have asked me
Because
10
we're
years
trying to
ago,
keep this PG.
well, you asked how we met, right?
Yeah, then he wanted to know what you liked about me.
And I said,
10 years ago, it would have been easier.
yeah.
Really?
Your dippy eggs were still on point then, though. We had the same damn pan.
Okay, I've had the same damn pan.
Hey, this kid's Norris. How you doing? How you doing?
Good.
How you doing?
Y'all recovered from your trip?
Provider.
And that you're
I'm doing
handsome.
all right.
And that you make me smile.
But
And then if I'm sad,
He's gonna go bye-bye.
The what went bye-bye?
I'm gonna get rid of the Fortosa.
Oh, it leaked. Yeah. That's
The
the one
back
that leaked.
corner split.
I was thinking about
So these are
using
the ones I
all the
was
steels,
Garbage.
resealing it, but then I'm gonna be worried that it's
Become a
gonna get out
punishment.
again. So that's why I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I hear you. It's
Why do I look like
scary.
I'm 50 pounds
That's a lot of
heavier?
water.
Camera. We're on the small screen.
Well, I don't like it.
So here's the thing, Garcia. That tank is not hard to fix. It's really
It's
not.
hard to fix, but the thing is, the tank
Hi, Poopa.
is
Here's
real
my
old.
baby.
Tanks and tokes, 100%. So
Tanks. Tokes.
So typically when your seam splits on a tank like that, if it's where the two pieces of glass meet and it's separated, where the silicone is, if you actually can see light through it, those are pretty, I mean, that's basically tearing the tank apart. You're splitting glass apart and fixing it.
Yeah. But
It's
that's what
time
we're
consuming
doing.
more than it is, hard.
But like you're saying, where it meets, that's where the split open. And it's on the top. And then the black frame that's around it,
It's cracked. I seen the picture of
it's
it.
cracked, so it's gone.
Did you feed these fish?
And by the way, Animal Instinct, the yellow parrots are doing wonderful.
That's awesome.
And the Frontosas with the serums that I thought that the serums was gonna go ahead and
Oh, what's this bruise? This bruise I got.
I thought the Frontosas were gonna beat up the
This
serum,
one, crap.
but they did not beat each other up. They're getting along, and they're just all over the place.
Damn leg.
Oh, my hillbilly feet. Yeah, they're dirty. I don't wear shoes. Don't judge me.
I don't either.
And I'm old. And I'm
The reason
Everybody
why
gives
she
me
don't
crap
wear
for it.
shoes, every time she puts any shoes on, it comes off because she's throwing it at Jimbo.
Oh no.
I literally do not wear shoes unless it's snowing.
Yep.
I
Socks
refuse.
too. I hate socks
I don't
too.
like it. Okay, so I don't like socks either, but the ones that I do have are
fantastic.
Yeah, they have to be like soft and not strangling
Oh,
you. And,
No, I,
yeah.
mean, I have Bubblicious ones to like macaroni and cheese to Monopoly and Twister. Like I have the coolest socks ever because if I have to wear them, I'm gonna make
Yeah,
a
yeah.
statement.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna
might
make
as well.
sure I show everybody that's around that my socks too. And you know I got leggings on, so I'll just pull them up and be like, look at these. Tell me these aren't fantastic socks, right? And they'll be like,
Yeah.
okay, those are really cool. Like, I don't know, see? Just made somebody's day.
There it is.
I wear Crocs. I like
I'm
my
wearing
Crocs.
like an Adidas version of, I guess, Crocs. They're all rubber, but yeah.
I let him have Crocs on one condition and one condition only. He was never allowed to wear them outside this home.
I have.
No, you haven't. You wore them in Mexico. Yeah, but you
That's
wore
how-
them in
It's outside my home.
Yeah, but it's not like you were going to the store wearing them because I can't take you seriously.
How are those parrots doing, Garcia?
Oh, those parents are doing wonderful.
He said the yellow parrots were doing great. You didn't hear him
I did
saying
not.
that?
No, I did not.
Well, you should be
Put it
listening.
this way, Jim wants to hear what he wants to hear.
I heard you.
I know.
Jim was feeding fish.
I know.
I hear everything.
Hey, Jimbo, like you do to me, I can't even try to bust your boop, 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 boop.
We got 4 more minutes before we can let words fly.
Oh, I do. Oh, I screwed up the whole time.
Well, there's
My
a
bad.
timer on that. That's good to know.
Sorry. Sorry, universe.
30 minutes.
They
Oh,
like watch you for 30 minutes and then you can go nuts.
30 minutes, and then they don't think they really care after that. Because you
Okay.
got to figure about it. How many people honestly watch an entire live stream?
Yeah.
I do.
I mean, think about that. I'm not trying to be funny or any of that, but how many people actually do?
Hey, baby.
I do.
I'll let them
typically
run.
part of the damn thing.
Only to the people that I really care about and that support me. Because there's other people that don't support me.
Garcia.
Damn.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
problem was though, is he called me and he said, I cut off the tip of my finger. I'm going to the ER. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, I guarantee you I could fix this with some
I'm sorry,
peroxide and some super glue. I swear to God. And I went there and I looked at it and I was like, and I looked at the doctor. I said, so you're going to super glue it, right? And he goes, yeah. I was like, yeah, I figured.
I told him to cut it off. I'm not even going to lie to you. There's only a small chunk of it holding on, and he didn't want to do it. I think he was squeamish.
I would have cut it
I'd
off.
have cut it right off.
They grow back.
Jesse, just get in your vehicle or rent yourself a little U-Haul. Come over to Florida, pick up this 150 and take it with you.
Excuse
No,
me.
I'm sitting here next to my drink.
Wish I was closer to Florida. Just too far to drive.
And it's a 150, 5
Close.
footer, and it's 24 deep, 24 high. That's what you're looking for.
Stop.
Is she drinking the water?
No, she's over here trying to find freaking fish food on the floor.
Leave her alone. Let her eat the
It's my free
kibbles.
vacuum cleaner.
Since my other one crapped out on me.
He's giving away because he doesn't want to fix it.
I don't want to fix it. I don't got the time. And I know that's a great content of me fixing the tank, but I do not want to do a content of me fixing up a tank.
What's up, nephew?
I'd rather decorate a tank.
Hey, bub.
I'd rather decorate a tank, show the filtration, and what fish is going to go with that decoration. That's the way I would like to do it.
He says someone
fixing
could
the
drink.
tank is chaos is going to happen because I'm going to end up breaking it because I do not know my own strength.
Anytime.
I get it. I sealed that big bastard.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
fun.
But you have the patience and you know your strength.
That was right after his hip surgery.
Yeah, I don't have the patience.
No, I don't
I
know.
don't have the patience and I do not know my own strength.
I manhandle everything. That's what Jimmy says. He's like, just don't touch it.
Sometimes things require finesse, like this right here. Okay, this little guy right here. It's an air stone. That right there, trying to get it off, I can do it like that and get it off. She'd break it in half, like legit, snap it right in half.
Well, it should know I'm coming, see the look on my face, get its shit together, and act right. I don't know what to tell you. And I could totally pull that little thing up.
I can't stay out of the gym. If I have to go to a gym, I'll have fun. But and I just can't help it if the metal's gonna bend. If it bends, it bends. But one thing I say though,
I'll show you these.
when I bring that 150 from Joseph tank in the house,
I could even turn it.
I'm bringing it in with no problem, and my son is holding the other side, and he's shaking, and he's taller than me and bigger than me. I'm like, son, why are you shaking? He goes, it's too heavy. It's too heavy. I go, I got the same weight on one end. How is it gonna be heavy? I'm bringing it in with no problem. Why you gotta be shaking? Stop thinking about it being heavy. Just go with the flow, and you'll be all right.
Oh, my legs were shaking when I picked this tank up behind me.
And he started thinking about it like that, and he came in with no problem.
Push through the pain.
Hey, Larry, it's legal.
And he's talking about this nasty ass cigarette I'm smoking.
No. All right.
But guys, I got to run because I got an early morning. So,
Hey, man,
catch you
don't
next
run.
time.
Just walk.
Have a good night.
okay, good night.
All right, have a
Hey,
good night, man.
hey.
Good night. And now there's two.
Right.
Jump, jump, jump.
I mean, I don't disagree with Bub. It's disgusting.
It is a bad habit.
Oh yeah, it's bad. Ugh.
I haven't had a cigarette since 2012.
All right, I'll just look wait.
Yeah, it's been like 2012 since I've had a cigarette.
That's only because he slept for 4 days in a row.
I still quit. I'm still around it every day.
Nobody wants to hear you.
Just saying.
So and by the way, Jim, it's not a 280, it's a 240. I've been
What are we
saying
talking about?
it's 280, and it's not.
Oh, it's a 240 you're getting?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we FBI does.
Yeah. It got a lot worse towards the end there. I was like 2.5, almost 3 packs a day. Not anymore.
It's just a filthy
I will
habit
never
that I cannot break, but I enjoy myself, and I just put it this way. If cigarettes kill you, who knows what chemicals they're putting in the food? It's still going to kill you. Who knows what chemicals they
Breathing.
put in the sodas?
Breathing's gonna kill you, babe.
Hey, Garcia, you want me to tell you a little
If
secret?
that don't, the government will. So at least they try anyway.
We ain't going to get out of this life alive. Think about that.
So, what kind of fishes you really like, sir?
Parrotfish.
I mean, to be honest with you,
I like parrotfish a lot. And my goldfish.
I'm a Geophagus kind of guy.
The Spheni that we can't keep alive.
I've got
because
2
they're
right now. But I'm a Geo guy. I have Juraparis. I have Spheni. I have Tapajos. I have the hell are those called? Blazenis. His
If I
choice is
had-
beer 30.
But if I had a bigger,
I know.
or if I had a pond, excuse me,
I can't drink
I would
beer.
have
It has too many
gone.
bubbles.
there would have been one fish that I would get, and I'll sacrifice just to get that fish. But then it will hurt me if it dies.
Freaking
What?
Arapaima.
No, an albino gar.
I don't want to mess with those. Their teeth and me are not.
And,
I don't know.
and the last time I heard how much it was, I said, I don't have the money. But if I do hit the lotto and I do something, I'll get it.
I hit the lotto. I'm building a fish house.
Shark tanks.
And
Buddy,
guess how much they want for that one?
For what? How much?
for albino gar.
A lot.
$20,000.
I'll go catch you one. Watch me.
You ain't gonna catch an albino.
Yes, I will.
Where you gonna catch that at?
In Florida.
Well, he lives there, and
I live in Florida and I haven't seen albino yet.
Yeah, but you're not an animal whisperer.
all right. So we went fishing one day, right?
True story.
And she's got his fish playing around with her hook and stuff. She yanks it up, dude. She lynched the fish. She didn't even hook it. The fishing line went around it. The hook caught the top and lynched it. Pulled
It
out the
was
water.
messing with me for 15 minutes, this little bass. It was messing with me and messing with me. I told it, like, listen, buddy, I'm going to get you. And I felt it just barely go around it. And I went, whoop, and it grabbed him, pulled him up. I was like, take it off the hook. I ain't touching it.
Yeah, that's my job is to put the worm on the hook and remove the fish off the hook.
I mean, I will put the
And-
worm on. I just don't like my hands to get all dirty and crap because I smoke and
That's why you carry hand sanitizer and a towel.
like it's just annoying. And I don't like touching the fish because their fins get me their fin gets me every time. They poke me and I'm like, all right, that's it. I'm gonna step on you and just pull this hook out. And I don't want to do that.
No, but the bass, just put your thumb right in the mouth, whoop, and flip the mouth open. Grab that lip, whoop.
I'm not a bass. You said bass, not ass.
You try to put things in my mouth all the time, and I ain't a fucking bass.
Da, da, dee, da, da, da.
I whispered that.
This morning, somehow my spray bar turned, sprayed water all over my night crew light and the floor. Cleaned up light still works, so little insight on night crew light experience.
It was
Hey,
and it was out.
all BS aside,
Aw.
I have the light that's on top of this tank right here on the 240. I dropped it inside of the 240 and it still works.
I did too.
Hey, Jesse, you don't have to worry about it. The wife is not she's not gonna get mad at you. It happened in the garage. That's your fish room. It did not happen inside the house.
Oh, I've overflowed tanks upstairs.
I had to replace ceiling tiles. It was a good time.
I had to pee.
Oh, man.
So you don't have to worry about that, Jesse. It's in your garage.
How's everybody's weather tonight?
Yeah, what's the weather like, Jesse, in North Carolina? I know it's warm down there, Berto.
Yeah, and it's thundering over here, ready to come down. It's gonna downpour in a minute.
Yeah. It rains every day in Florida, and that brings out your flying cockroaches.
And the mosquitoes.
Disgusting.
Mosquitoes.
Disgusting.
Let's see what our weather is here.
74.
And the thing that I hate about the rain over here, it would rain for like 20 minutes, and then it's like it never rained before.
It's weird. Our
But
weather's been
it's-
crazy this year. Nothing's growing right. It's just
For these past 2 days,
Alexa temperature.
60.
it's been raining
Right
in the
now,
afternoon
It's 68 degrees Fahrenheit.
and raining at
Tonight,
night.
expect a low of 62 degrees.
It'll be 62 degrees tonight. I can deal with that.
Yeah, if the humidity wasn't like 80%, we'd be on point.
94.
It's 94%.
No, 94 degrees. We're heating
Oh my God.
Or
Oh,
Clovis.
okay. I was gonna say, ew, I'm not going outside. I love storms. Love them. Love them. This one has had to. He's came home from work before during a bad storm and saw me like sitting under a tree outside, just watching it because I love them. I will sit in the rain and watch it.
Ooh, 97 tomorrow with a heat index of 105 during the day.
Oh, thanks. Hard
Mid
pass.
70s tomorrow. It's going to be in
I'll
the
take-
70s
that's
here
okay.
tomorrow.
That's all right. I'll take 70s.
So we were under a tornado watch, and you literally can see the funnel cloud in the sky. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This is when we lived in our condo. This one's standing outside, like, ooh, pretty. I'm like, get your ass in the house. I ain't trying to scrape you off in the next fucking street over.
I would.
We're
love,
past 30 minutes now, so I don't care.
I would love to see anything try to pick me up. Plus, it's a forklift.
I can pick you up.
It's 79 right now over here,
That's not bad. What's your humidity though?
and it feels like 87, and the humidity is 91%.
I would say like 90 something. Yeah. Ew.
Ooh, that's warm.
Let's go to Florida. It's nice, they say. No, it's not.
Sure it is.
I've been all over this country, and Florida is not my place.
Been
San
Florida once.
Francisco. San
it's
Francisco
gonna
has
be-
fantastic weather, but
It's gonna in the morning. It's gonna be 86 and then at night it's gonna be 79.
with 412% humidity, like you're walking in the rainforest.
It's going to be hotter than Satan's testicles.
Tch. That's no joke,
It
though.
smells like sweaty ballies.
It's been really weird this summer. It's rained a lot for a while,
It has.
and then it's been super hot and dry. Nothing is growing right.
I got one question for you, Jimbo.
Shoot.
Is it good to use rainwater for your fish tanks?
The only thing that I would have to say about rainwater and fish tanks is there is a little bit of acid in our rain. I don't care what anybody says, it's in it. It happens.
It is high acidity.
It's very, very acidic.
But
I mean,
If you would treat it, I don't.
like you
I don't
said
know.
about that, how about the fishes that's living in those lakes, in those ponds?
yeah, man, but you got to think of the amount of water that's there versus the amount of water that's going into it.
Oh, those are carp.
So, I mean, it's going to be diluted.
Because when it rains, sometimes it could rain for like 2 days straight.
When it rains, it pours.
Yep. It could be raining for
Gone
those
in
2
60
days,
seconds.
and those fishes are still ticking.
Rainwater.
I was just curious about that.
I feel like the nitrate, like the
It needs to be
nitrogen, would
treated
be
first
really high.
because it is contaminated and acidic.
Yeah.
It can be used, though. You'd have to treat it.
Well, I mean, you can use any water that's treated. I mean, look at the water you drink. It literally comes out of your toilet after you use it.
That's a good fact. It does have a low mineral content.
And also,
It says UV
look
disinfection.
at the water plant. They put in all those chemicals, making it easier for us to drink.
I don't
Ourselves.
drink tap water. Even if it's filtered, I don't drink it. It gives me heartburn. Call me weird. I don't care.
But me, if the water's coming out of the sink for the tap water, I just drink it with no problem. Because when I was young, I used to grab those water hoses and I used to drink water. And from
Yes,
Same here.
you better let that hot run out fast though, because
Yeah, you got to let it run for a second.
you do not want to drink the hot hose water.
Hot
That
hose
shit
water is
is
terrible, yeah.
nasty. Like that's only a mistake you make like one time or like 4 or 5 more if you're a little bit drunk and whatever.
And when you drunk, you don't care. You just water.
I mean, that shit is hot. Well, that's what people do for their pools, for like pool heaters. They'll just run a black hose through their pump and it'll cycle through their pool and it heats itself. Like it, you know how hot a regular hose gets. So if you have a black one just laying out in the sun, like it'll do it.
By the way,
40 minutes.
in Predatory Fist, they had 2 albino peacock bass. I was so desperate, so tempted to get it, and they go, "Oh, it's not for sale. That's going to go for the show tank. We're going to grow them out," and they were about that big.
Oh man.
But just seeing them albino, oh my god!
I
But
hate when I
I
go
know there
to
were
places
2
and it
different
says
types.
not for sale. I'm like,
There were There are two different types, but one of them, the mouth, usually you see them like
Bob Gushberg.
it has the mouth and everything. What the bottom lip a little bigger out than the top, but the other one had it looked like a human lip. It looked like Mick Jagger.
Thanks.
I'm not a fucking mind reader. I'm doing something.
Mind reader my ass. If I put my leg on you, you fucking touch it. Sorry.
Yeah, we're in 45 minutes. Hoo-ah! Guys, if you haven't checked out Happy Place Aquatics, please go ahead and hit that like button, hit that share button, turn on that notification bell to be notified because you never know when he's going to drop a members only the live stream
No idea.
and when he's going to go live and when he's dropping a video, when he's dropping a short. And guys, he did not pay me to say that. I'll say it because I am Garcia Aquatics.
So we're gonna go shopping.
We're shopping? I like shopping. I just don't like paying for it.
That way you can see what I'm doing over here.
Oh, I know that. I know that website.
These I'm actually interested in. Albino redhead Tapajos.
And they have plenty.
They want too much money for them.
The reason why they're asking so much money is because the water treatment, the food, the medication, and from trying to get a little bit of the money back from the shipping. Because it's coming from Asia or Africa or Brazil. So they're trying to get a little money back. That's how they're doing. But I'm telling you,
Albino fish.
the money you pay for it, even though it's a little more than they sell it for, but it's worth it.
And some of these fish are expensive.
Look at my parents.
I love my hair.
Just from shipping from New York to here, it was about probably like $70-$80 for just for the shipping.
You
And
got me
whatever they had to pay
fucked
for the
up.
fish.
$1,600.
Jesus. Yeah, that fucking
But
angel
your fish is low. You order through, if you order anybody, put it this way, anybody that orders from Predatory Fins, whatever fish you order, it will arrive alive.
I would hope so for that price.
It will. Because the way they pack it and the boxes, the styrofoam that they use and all that, is worth it.
All right, I'm gonna say, what do they got? Like $85 guppies?
Maybe.
Balls.
As a matter of fact, I still
No,
got fish I haven't got rid of.
Which one did you get? The yellow or the gold, white, yellow parrots, or which ones did you get?
The white and yellow. They call it golden.
Those ones?
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. I gotta actually pull that one up on the screen too. It won't ask me to fucking pull that one up.
Get out of that one and go to how is it? If you there it is.
What's up, Mexicali?
Jorge, how you doing?
Set shipping price. Nice.
And Predatory Fins also Predatory Fins also
Take the rest
having a sale. As you can see,
Oh, it just got a smudge on.
Jimbo,
1 second.
Hold on, he's making it so I can see.
Looked like there was a big chunk of plastic missing right there. All right, what you got?
All right. When you get your fishes, here's the styrofoam for the cover. They put the pad inside,
The heat pack.
the heat pack or a cold pack, and they got the styrofoam inside the box. And boy, let me tell you, it lasts long. So I got myself a nice little cooler when I go shopping for any small little fish.
I got kids, so go back upstairs.
Okay.
And it's UPS next day air.
Note to self: don't deep clean stock straight on 150. I agree with that, George. I wouldn't do it either.
I like how this fucker doesn't try to get the little fuckers.
He has.
It ain't gonna happen.
I literally seen him swimming around with one of them in his mouth. Oh, my Oscar! I watched him get a hold of one of my Siamese algae eaters and swim around with it in his mouth.
They swim
Oh,
faster.
Lordy. And what
Yeah, it
happened,
was all
George?
his.
What happened, George? You put too much substrate in your 150? That's why I don't put too much substrate in my tank. I just put a little. It depends what tank I'm using. Well, I'm gonna put in there and I'm gonna move.
I'm on day 3 of trying to scoop all of it out.
If you have a shop vac, that would work perfect. If you have a shop vac, that would work perfect, George.
So, real quick, George, how deep was the substrate?
Well, I'll show you right now. That's why I came on. Let me turn on some lights. This is a tote. I'll show you the tank. Let me go this way to show you the tote. How much gravel and stuff is already in there. Look at that.
Jesus.
Lordy.
That's like a 40-gallon. Okay, it says right there on the side. It's a 35-gallon tote, and it's almost 3/4 of the way full. This is the tank, and I still have all this in here to move out. I've got some parts that is already down, like here, but the problem is it wasn't the substrate in itself, is that I got to get it off of there and put it down here.
So you moved the tank. I got it.
And to be able to lift it off of there, obviously the lighter it is,
The easier.
It's an acrylic. It's not that heavy, but it's still a
Right.
2-man job.
Oh, I'm gonna say right now it's probably heavy as hell.
Yeah, there's still a good 3 inches. Yeah, about 3 inches still worth of substrate in there. It used to be more. It used to be, I think I almost had like 10 inches. Well, you can see where the line's at.
Good
So
Lord.
I almost had like 10 inches of substrate in there.
Wow.
So it's quite a bit. And I've been doing this since Thursday.
Why you taking
And
so
then
long?
I have to get on this ladder, and I can't step on that top rung because it won't hold me. But even stepping on here, my arms are not long enough to reach all the way down.
Get a shop vac.
That's when you have to call Fishing Biz to come and help you.
Yeah, no kidding.
Use a shop
but
vac.
the shop vac, I tried using a pool siphon hose, that one right there,
Okay.
but it gets clogged up because I have a lot of small rocks. I don't know if you won't be able to see it, but like here, you see all these rocks in there are kind of intermixed, and they get stuck in the damn thing. So I'm just working, over and over I work more trying to unclog the damn hose. So that's the old fashioned way. I went to a 99-cent store and got a colander, and
A dustpan.
Yep.
That's what I
this one to help me scoop it, and then this one so I can drain some of that water. But those are the best tools for like $3.
Yeah.
But that dust pan, George, does it has a hole?
No, that was just to kind of scrape everything to the side. That's what the colander has all those holes for.
No.
Why is it so deep? Somebody wants to know.
What's that?
Why is it so deep? Somebody wants to know.
Just because I was trying something out. You know, that's all my fish rooms in general have pretty deep substrate, but I wanted to see how deep. Well, actually, you know what it was? I had, you notice all that blue gravel, right?
Yeah.
That was free gravel that I had gotten. I had gotten like 4 bags of that stuff, and I was using it to build up. Instead of using good substrate, I used it to build up the backs to give it a like more depth into the tank, so that it would have high points, and then I can just top it off with whatever substrate I was going to plant with. So it's just a bunch of inert substrate. And I had done that, and I made the mistake of putting what was it? I think some bristlenose, like a common pleco. No, not bristlenose, a common pleco. And he started moving everything around and started bringing up all that blue stuff. So I ended up, on top of that, adding more substrate to cover up all the little, because I didn't like the way the little blue specks looked. And that's why I ended up getting so thick. And then I said, all right, well, let's try it out, because everybody's talking about deep substrate tanks and all that stuff. It worked good, but it was still up and running. I don't have any complaints. I mean, I probably... Yeah, I'll probably do it again, not as deep, but we'll see. Because it's got a homemade under gravel filter that I did for this one too. Because I was doing a plenum, so I don't know if you guys can pick it up, but under here is the egg crate that's holding everything up. So that was part of my under gravel filter that I made. That's the uplift tube right there.
Does it work?
Hell yeah! This thing runs on a sump, and I ended up taking the sump out because I getting tired. That toe used to be the sump. If you go back in my videos, you'll see how I made that. But the problem was evaporation. And I would forget to fill up the damn sump, and I'd come in here and I could hear the pump running. Almost dry. You could hear where it's kind of trying to suck up water.
Yeah.
So, that's why I said, you know what, I'm going to get rid of that shit. Plus, I had some mollies in here, and the fry were always getting sucked up through the weir that's up there. So all the fry would end up in the damn tote. And if I didn't check it regularly, then they die off. So I just let the water naturally lower itself below the weir, and then just got rid of the sump. And it ran fine with that under gravel filter. That's all I was using. But a lot of it is because it was so deep. I had a lot of surface area for nitrifying bacteria. So, it's just what it is. But I'm almost done. This one, I got to move this rack. This one here that I built, I'm going to put caster wheels on it. And that's where I'm going to put the Shelleys in that one. It's a 50-gallon lowboy. And the 150 is going down here. So it'll make it easier for me to do what I'm doing. If I have it lower down here, I can bend over and reach the bottom of it.
Yeah, we know you get old, so.
Yeah, I know. So that's just kind of everything. I've kind of moved all the angelfish that I had in the aquarium that was down here. I had to put them in here for right now. So that thing's like super overloaded.
I mean, you can send me a bunch of those. I'll take them off your hands.
And I'm kind of glad I put them in here though, because I need to cull some of these. There's a few of them that are their ventrophils are one of them looked like something bit them off. And then a couple of them have missing gill plates. So those guys are going to have to find a home in one of these and not reproduce. But that's kind of where I'm at. I built that other one that's back there, that 10-gallon. This one is the rack for all the 10 gallons. And then I have two 20s and a 29. And those guys I'm relocating to the low boy. I still have that one there that I need to figure out what I'm going to do with. And then I have this one used to be the 60-gallon where I had my goldfish and then the angelfish that were growing out. So I need to build a rack for that. I think I'm going to make that into a little island though that I can move around. I have that 55 that I need to move. And then I have this one, I forget what it is. It's like a 120, 125. It's 24 this way, 48 that way. And I think it's like 28 high or something like that. But that one's going to go here. And I'm going to double stack it with the 55 that's over there. So it'll be one of those staggered stands where it'll be wide on the bottom, narrow on the top for this one. So those are I need to move those two, figure out what I'm going to do with this one. And then just move that one down here. Actually, right now, I actually need to put the caster wheels on this because somebody's going to help me tomorrow to bring it down. So that way I can just roll this around wherever I want. But
And you've been working on that for a minute.
Yeah, I've been working on it for, just gradually. It used to be a clusterfuck because I used to have, all the rack that went off literally off of this one right here. I had all the 10 gallons, and then I had that 21 here because I could sit here in my little space from here to here and actually reach out and touch both sides of the racks. But then I started getting more tanks, and just quickly, I need to get rid of that shelf. I need to figure out where that slop sink's going to go now. And then the other thing I want to do, which I've been watching on YouTube, is those organizing totes like for these.
Yeah.
Get rid of my Gladiator rack because it's got too much of space that is not being utilized. And try to make it more efficient by creating one of those tote racks like this. And what's that?
That's a lot of work, dude.
Yeah, but that's why I've kind of been busy. It's just there's a lot of stuff that I need to get done.
Yeah. Yeah, you had me laughing last night, man, when I watched the end of that live stream.
Oh, I figured you get a kick out of it.
Oh, it didn't bother me. Everybody's like, "Oh, he called you a bitch." I'm like, "I don't give a fuck."
Yeah, I did, but people don't realize that we have a little chat group and we're always talking smack to each other.
Yeah. Always sending each other weird shit. Dude, I love sending you guys those fucking car memes that they start out as an exhaust rev and it's like, "Oh, fuck me." With the chick moaning and shit. I love sending you guys those.
Yeah. So, that's why I said it, because I saw that you were lurking there earlier. And I said, I bet he's still listening. So I'm going to call him out on it. What did they end up doing? I heard you, I know you had said they had put glue and then you went out and changed out a tire or something. And ooh,
The bitch is dead, bro.
that's not good. You don't want it to be dead.
Yeah. So I cut it. I went there. They glued it. I go outside. My tire was flat. I changed my tire, busted it open again.
Yeah.
My spare tire was flat too.
Man, talk about having a bad day.
Yeah. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. But it's over with. I'm alive. It didn't kill me. It is what it is. Oh shit.
No, when you told me, I thought, damn, did you actually cut it off? Like Tommy? I was like, that's gonna suck. I thought you were probably building a rack or something and took that circular saw and went zoop. Usually it's this bigger.
Yeah, I had a tubing cutter. I was going around with a tubing cutter, and my hand slid off, and apparently the way it slid, it caught this finger first and just right around the pipe. I'm like, I felt it. I just grabbed my finger. I'm like, yep, I know what that's going to be. Next thing you know, there's just blood running down my arm. I'm like, yeah. Time to go to the hospital. Yeah, they glued it. They should have cut it off is what they should have did.
I thought the funniest meme that I got was from Gabriel when he said, "Yeah, working at the office, you can get paper cuts too."
I was dying.
Just to let everybody,
Cut the tip of this one completely off. Like right here at the knuckle, dude. It was literally off and hanging. I took it, and put it back. I took it and put it back on, and held it like this until I got to the hospital.
Toby, go lay down. Go to your bed.
just to let everybody know, I already spoke to George, Mr. Mexicali. We're not boxing, because I got my doctor's roles. He said, since I had my heart attack, I was looking forward to entertaining everybody, watching for everybody to see Mexicali and Garcia going at it in the ring, but it cannot happen because of my heart attack.
You know what we need to get?
But the good thing is,
I'll tell you what, Berto.
I'm still here.
I'll tell you what, Berto. What we need to get is, I don't know if you remember when we were kids, they used to have the bopper gloves. You know, the big inflatable.
I'll find those on Amazon. and me too, and one of the Aquashellas. Garcia and George going at it. Boom, boom.
I know one year in Aquashella they had the big inflatable circle. It's like a those the boppers. No, but they have the one where they get in it. It's like a big blow up circle one.
Yeah.
And they were running. They were running at each other. You had I think Rich went up against.
I got a better one, George. They will be better. Dressing up with those inflatable sumo wrestlers.
Yeah, that would be funny.
I would laugh.
For me, I don't need to buy an inflatable one. I'm already inflated.
Oh, you know what?
But yeah, I think it was Big Rich went up against LRB, and he said LRB one. It was crazy. It's one of the very early Aquashellas where they were doing all this content creator stuff. That's where you had this is before all the channels were like super huge. I think at the time the only two big channels really were Joey and Corey. That was it.
Yeah.
Corey can lick the back of my ass cheek.
Huh?
Corey can lick the back of my ass
cheek. You can't mention that name here. You cannot mention that name here right away.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's just but that's when Aquashella was actually fun as a content creator because they used to do a whole bunch of stuff. Broke his bone and that. But he did, huh?
Yeah, I can remember that.
Yeah, I didn't realize he had gotten hurt, but I remember watching the video and I remember LRB flying.
But
if I remember correctly,
we'll do that, George. We'll entertain everybody. Since we can't
you guys can thumb wrestle. You guys can thumb wrestle.
We could get that big ball, or we could get the inflatable gloves.
Hey, no lie, we had those inflatable gloves at my nephew's birthday party. I knocked my sister out with them on.
Oh,
but no, yeah, I mean you can still pop somebody pretty good with it.
I laid her straight out in the yard. It was over with. It was a great time.
And I know everybody's going to be having fun, but it's going to be like this. Garcia without his glasses, he can't even see where he's going.
Yeah. Or we can get some Pugo sticks.
Oh.
You know, they're like the big Q-tips.
Yep.
You wear a helmet and kind of go at each other.
Like they used to do in American Gladiators?
Yeah. Well, we used to have to do that in basic training.
We used to do that in high school. In gym class.
No wonder you want to do that because you remember. That's going to give you memories. You're going to be this. Oh, I remember how I did this to this guy. Oh, sorry, Garcia.
What branch were you in, George?
Army.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your service.
Oh, you're welcome.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, that's a while back.
Yeah. Oh. Birdo's gonna
That
be
would
in
be a
trouble.
lot of fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun with that.
Mexicali gonna beat him up with some big Q-tips.
Actually, I don't know where you can find those.
Oh, you should be
On
able to. You can
Amazon.
buy anything on Amazon, dude.
Yeah.
If you can't find it on Amazon, you can find
eBay.
it on Temu.
Or eBay.
Yeah, that's true. Well, guys, I'm gonna go back to what I was doing. I just kind of wanted to jump up here and hey, ¿qué onda, brother? ¿Cómo estás?
Hey, what's up, amigos?
Hey,
I'm gonna-
Ramon, how you doing?
I gotta jump off and continue doing what I'm doing, but I'll still be listening.
All right. Well, thank you for
I'll
being
be,
here.
I'll be
Appreciate you.
looking around to see if I find it, George.
All right, you got it, man.
Have fun
Take
with
care.
that.
Later, George.
Later.
Yeah, one Mexican leaves, then another one joins.
Another multiplies.
What's going on, Renee?
Hey, Renee, how you doing? Welcome.
You know what? That's a lot of substrate in that tank, man.
I can't.
That's a lot.
I just can't do too much substrate. I just do about that much. At
I think
least
this is the deepest one I have.
I only do about that much. That's it.
I just took the substrate out of my 125, and I'm loving it. Like
You went bare bottom?
bare bottom tank. I'm liking it a lot.
Good. I drained my other saltwater tank all the way down to it was just nothing. Filled it back up with fresh water. About to throw some convicts in it. I don't care. They'll live. They'll be fine.
No, yeah. I've had some fish die because of that, but
But with the Fajaca, I got the play stand from Home Depot, and as a matter of fact, it's the very fine sand from Carib Sea. I got like 5 banks in there, but they told me there ain't enough in there because Walter likes to bury himself. But he hasn't been burying himself at all. He just goes to his diver helmet, and that's where he rests.
Trying to see what this
So
is.
yeah, Jimbo, if you ever get any fish from Predatory Fins, and I know they're expensive, but they'll make it alive. And I know it's just a price that you want the fish, but sometimes you can't find it nowhere else, and they have it, and it's just the best place to get it, in my opinion.
Imperial Tropicals has got a BOGO sale going on this weekend. My local fish store's got a sale going on this weekend.
And
if I can find it.
Predatory Fish also, they also got a special going on too.
See if I can find him. I'll promote his ass.
you know who's also having a special right now in fish. I think it's half off. Aquarium Co-op.
Fuck him.
No comment.
I'm
kidding.
sorry. I don't like the guy.
Yeah, man. I remember. Were you guys around like in the YouTube community whenever KG Tropicals like had a physical store?
No, I wasn't around in the YouTube community then. This is my local fish store. This is what they're doing.
Okay. Oh, that's nice. My local stores never like I never see that they have discounts or nothing. Like they're just
Yeah, that KG Tropical store was before I got here.
Gotcha. Yeah, that was like maybe 10 years ago or something like that.
You know what? I have actually sent Corey probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 messages. I've invited him on a live stream. He won't even look at the message. I'm
big.
like, that's whack.
He's too big, probably. Maybe, I don't know.
But I know the way he does his live stream, he just promotes everything that he got, what he's doing, and what's going on, what's this and what's that. But 90% of the time, or 99% of the time, or 100% of the time, he don't even acknowledge the chat.
You know, man, I'm not even gonna lie. I love his sponge filters. I have 52 of them. I've got power heads, 5 or 6, 7, 8 of them actually. Eight of his power heads. You know what I mean? Got a couple of his stickers floating around here on different tanks and stuff. But man, when somebody says something to you, don't be a dick. Just acknowledge it, man. I don't care. I don't care if I'm like Brad Pitt famous. If you walk up to me and be like, "Hey, dude, you're so and so, how you doing?" You know what I mean? I'm not going to be that guy. Yeah, I know his shit's probably flooded with a million different people, but think about that. Who else's shit's like that? And we see him all the time pop up down here with us, us little guys. You don't see Corey doing that.
Yeah.
You see Joey down here, but you don't see Corey down here.
Some of those people, they just don't want to. They be like, "Oh, if I go to their channel, it's like I'm lowering myself." You're not lowering yourself.
Because at some point in time, you used to be us.
And we're the ones that help you to get all the way up where you at.
Correct.
Because not only by me only to say to other friends of mine, other people, and they still stuck with him. And I say to me,
Nice hand.
Be nice and respectful, but come on, man. Can't be like that.
I reviewed. So I got my first negative comment on that Aquarium Co-op Easy Upflow tube. I got my first negative commented on the other day. Dude told me my review is completely wrong. He's got one that's running flawless. I said, look, man, what works for you may not work for others. This is my honest review. I appreciate you for your time. I appreciate the comment, but this is how I feel about the product. You didn't improve on it. You made it worse. No, I used it as a regular sponge filter. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. I'm not going to bash him. Let the dude do his thing.
Why would you prefer? Like, would you prefer his sponge filters, or like would you? What is the difference between, like, let's say buying one from Amazon or eBay opposed to buying one from Aquarium Co-op?
So the black sponge filters, like the real coarse or like the real fine one. Hold on, hold that thought. We're gonna do a show and tell.
Because I used to buy like the sponge filters from eBay, like they're called HY something. I don't know, the biggest ones that they have. And I mean, I don't know. I probably won't see a difference, so I don't know. But I'm just curious.
So cheap. What's up, Noisy? It is a standard, cheap, very fine sponge filter. This will hold way more bacteria than an Aquarium Co-op, like coarse sponge filter. This one will do what it's supposed to do 3 times better than his filters will.
Okay.
He can say whatever he wants. Yes, his do work great. They last a long time before you have to clean them. Like my African cichlid 125, my South American cichlid 125, both of them have stacks, like 3 high, of Aquarium Co-op sponge filters on. I've got one in the back right here. They work fine. You know what I mean? It's not an issue. But when you get to the point of telling people that, you know, this collar makes this more efficient and it doesn't, you're lying to people. I mean, legit, man, tell people the truth. This may plug. It may not ever come unplugged once it plugs. I put 150 PSI through this little green collar, dude. Nothing. Cheap sponge filters are the shit. I paid $5 for these. Seriously, $5 for that.
I've tried, you know, because hold your thought, Garcia. I tried recreating like the DIY filters from a lot of the videos that Joey posted, you know, a long time ago.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. It's like buying those sponge filters, like the one you have on your hand for $5, is well worth it. Like, you don't have to go through the headache of even going to Home Depot or doing anything.
The dude doesn't realize that he's making enemies by not being a normal human being, I should say. You know what I mean? By being an ass, he's making enemies.
I mean, we I would say that we don't know because he's also running a business and he's running a lot of tanks. I get what you're saying. Like the human part of just being a normal human, but we don't know.
You know what, Noisy? I wouldn't worry much about the unsubscribing thing. Those numbers go up and down every day, man. I mean, I like right now I have 685. Tomorrow I have probably like 672 because I said something about, you know, everybody's Lord and Savior, Corey from Aquarium Co-op.
When I got 2 sponges from Grand Co-op, and that's when I had the small tanks, the 20 gallon long. I put one in, it was 20 gallon long, and then I grabbed another one from Amazon, same size and everything. And it's the same air pump the way I had it connected. And no lie, the Aquarium Co-op tank got cloudy, and the one from Amazon stayed clear. Now answer me that.
Surface grow less rectangular will grow in.
And I just wonder how that happened. It's so strange me seeing that. I'm gonna wait for Jim to come back.
Garcia, just give us a brief breakdown of your experience in the boxing matches that happened in New York.
Oh, it was too exciting, too wild, having fun with everybody that was there and the other YouTubers.
No, I think maybe like what sometimes what like creates the excitement, even if like the match could have been like really like bad, just the excitement of maybe seeing like all the
Put it this way,
YouTubers.
I had so much fun over there watching every boxing, watching them box each other out. I was so amped that I wanted to get in the ring and box. That's how good I wanted. That's how good it was for me.
So
check this out, Jimbo. I had Aquarium Co-op sponge, the small one for the 20 gallon long. And I got another sponge filter from Amazon. Same air pump. And they're both separate in different tanks. The Aquarium Co-op tank got green. It got cloudier, and the one from Amazon stayed clear.
it's finer particulate, cleans the water better. That's its filtering. Welcome, Nikki. You know, I'm not saying that the dude sells shit products.
It just me seeing that, I said, "It's no aquarium. I'm not getting that sponge filter. The Amazon, it was better for me."
I'm not saying the dude sells shit products, but if you're going to sit there and claim that you improved on the sponge filter with this upflow tube, and then people give you negative criticism about it and you get butthurt by it, maybe you just need to, maybe you just need to reevaluate your situation. Because as a company, like I said, I love the sponge filters. I do. I have 52 of them. You know, go figure. I have a bunch of your sponge filters, but when you can not as a person take 2 seconds out of your day to say something to somebody, that makes you an asshole. I don't care who you are.
Hey, June, talking about towels, I'm working on that.
I mean, can we also consider, like, I'll give you an example. I've had, like, long term, how long will it take for the sponge to like disintegrate?
I've been using the Aquarium Co-op sponges right now that I have for over 4 years. Some of them.
I'm saying because I have, like, for example, I never really thought of that, but for example, I have a Samsung filter, and the baskets started disintegrating, like the plastic. Some parts just start breaking off, start getting old. And it's normal, you know, because of it's normal. But
Normal wear and tear, like
I've
anything.
I've never had like a Fluval from the FX series that long for me to know if the plastic will last longer. But some people do care about that, you know. Some people will pay a little bit more, and some people would say, you know what, a sponge filter is $1 or $2. Like I'll just swap it. Like there's no issue. But also Garcia, on those two tanks that you're talking about, where you did the comparison, did you have the same amount of fish? And
Both were empty. I just did it just.
oh, gotcha. Okay.
I didn't film it, but I was just testing it out. I filled it up at the same time, put the same amount of prime in each tank, and the bacteria, and I put the sponges right in, and I just turned it on. And just left it for weeks and weeks and weeks. It was like for like 3 weeks. Put it that way.
Okay.
Aquarium Co-op one got cloudy, started getting cloudy, and the one from Amazon stayed clear.
I've actually really never bought fish from online, or any like aquarium products online, because it just seems like such a headache.
Replacement sponge.
Okay.
For my canister filters. Or I'll take it and cut it down and put it inside of a hang on the back. You know, or you can wrap it around like the intake on your FX6 or something. If you have fry, put a rubber band on each end of it to keep them from swimming in it. It works. But these are like 4 of them. They're 9x9. They're like $9 or $10.
Do any of you guys use polyester filling to like filter your tank?
Polyfill, no. I haven't done that yet.
I don't use it. It depends on how cloudy the tank is. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I will. Breakdown of a sponge filter depends on water chemistry. I've been using cheap Amazon ones for over 5 years. And also in Arizona, it gets 2 years max before they fall apart.
Yeah,
like I said, I've been using mine for 4 and they're doing fine. 2 $7 sponge filters from Amazon on 100 with 10 koi for over a year. So when we're getting into canister or getting into filtration, so this is what I got. I got a 300-gallon stock tank. It's got goldfish in it. And forever and a day, I was running just a Sun 304. It's not even rated for 300 gallons. I'm not even going to, not even kidding you. That thing is maybe rated for a 75-gallon, maybe a 100-gallon max.
Mm-hmm.
I had that, and I had 2 sponge filters on a power head in it. I mean, you can look at my earlier videos, dude. My pond was crystal clear. So then I've messed around and put an FX6 on it. And I went from crystal clear to holy crap, invisible clear. So, I mean, filters are filters. And one thing that a lot of people like to do, and this is where I've been playing around with things. I have taken all of those little plastic balls they give you, the bio balls, out of my canister filters, and I've replaced them with lava rock. You get way, way more surface bacteria on the lava rock than you do those little plastic balls.
Yeah, lava rock is pretty good and cheap.
Get a whole, like, I think it's like a 10 or 15 pound bag of it for like $5.55 at Home Depot.
I have that on my pond. You can't beat it.
You can't. It's like a sore dick. You can't beat it. You know, my Oscar tanks. This is another one. My Oscar tanks, both of them were ran off of sponge filters forever and a day. I had a dirty ass Oscar and a 75 with 2 60-gallon sponge filters on air and one on power head. No issues.
What pump are you using, Jim?
For what? My room?
Yeah, for the sponge filters.
I've got the hell is that thing called? I got a linear piston pump. running the entire room.
Okay.
It's like a Danner 60. And I got another one on the other side. It's a Danner 60 running the other 15 tanks.
How much do those run?
I got it. Let me see. I'll have to look. Hold on. Oh, George, I love playing with balls, especially yours.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful.
I think that honestly, Corey gets his filters. I swear this is really. I've been researching a little bit on this, so I might have a little bit of a leg to stand on because I found them. But I think that he has been getting his sponge filters from Alibaba, dude, and selling them. He's getting them for like $2 a piece, and he's selling them for like 13.
Yeah, you can now it's been more common where even the vendors will offer you the product, and they will tell you that they'll put whatever name you want on it, and they'll ship it to you.
Yeah. I just think it's stupid.
Hey, I just looked at my YouTube studio. I'm at $16.95 now.
Congratulations. I'm at 480 or 685.
16.95 what? Watch hours or what?
No, subscribers.
Oh man, I'm a like you know I tried doing a giveaway right on my channel in Spanish. It didn't work out, man. I like me and another channel, Lobster Lab. The other channel's called Lobster Lab. He went to reach 1,000 subscribers. I'm sorry. I went to reach 1,000 subscribers, and he went to reach 8,000. He only needed 1,000, and we did this in June, July, something like that. What's today? Today's the last day of the giveaway, right? Well, we didn't reach. We're not even close. We were giving away a FX4 or a what was the other filter? Some other canister filter, but we were given one or the other. And yeah, it didn't pick up.
My fish room is running off of 2 Aqua Miracle linear air pumps. They're an AP60. They're a knockoff Danner. It's actually Danner makes it, but they're just cheap.
Okay, so what is it called?
Aqua Miracle linear air pump AP60. They're like on Amazon. I think they're currently going for.
Well, they're not bad. They're not the price is
$120.
Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, because I tried buying one of those pumps from Amazon. I forgot what's the name of it, and they're so noisy. They get hot. It shakes everything.
Yeah, you don't hear mine running.
Yeah, I wanted to go with the air system, but then the sponge filters do look ugly and they do take a lot of space. Mexicali, it. So I got that those ideas from a lot of the channels in Spanish. And
so
go ahead, Jim. Sorry.
This is where I kind of I can touch on this. So working as in the automotive industry, okay, when you do things like a giveaway, you're getting in. It's just going to sound really bad. You're getting in bottom feeders. You're getting in people that only are there for what is free.
Right, that is true.
You know, you put that $9.99 oil change sign out in front, you're going to have everybody. You'll get 1 or 2 good people out of it. But out of like the 75 or 80 that you do get in there, you're not going to make what it's worth. I mean, it's not going to cost you in the long run. My first linear air pump I got from Co-op, I bought it 2X from the same size where he gets them, and it just cost $30 more. Yeah. I honestly don't have a problem with the $120 air pump that I got from Amazon. I do have a Danner. An actual Danner that will run this entire house. Literally, I can run every fish tank in my house, like all 60 of them off of it at one time, but I'm not going to. I'm going to be downsizing. That's coming. You know, like Jesse was asking me about, you know, oh, bring me that 380. If I get that 380, dude, I'm losing probably 10 tanks. Legit, I'm going to get rid of 10 tanks.
15.
10 or 15, like a bunch of them. Not even kidding.
For 380. So if you get that 380, you're going to get rid of a bunch of tanks.
I'm going to be moving a bunch of tanks out of here. So, or I may not. I may just put the 380 right here in the middle, have an island. 380 gallon acrylic island.
And all the bad boys behind you are going to go in that tank.
No.
No?
No.
You're just going to turn that one into a big, giant family of Geophagus.
Severums and Geophagus.
Yeah, I want to have a lot of tanks too, but I just been thinking about the traveling part, and especially buying like more. Well, it doesn't even have to be like more expensive fish, but sometimes you sometimes it has sentimental value, you know. So it's like sometimes if I travel and a fish dies, I'm gonna feel pretty bad. So that's why I've been hesitant to just even get more tanks.
Cut the size or name brand media.
I'll use my own. I'm not even kidding you. I'll cut the size on my my filters, like the sponge for my canisters when I replace them. Cut the size. I got a 300-gallon pond in my basement. I was able to get it down here. I don't know how the hell I got it down here, but I got it down here.
Have you guys seen that? What would you call it? I guess you can call it like a under the house pond. I guess you could call it. He has like a like an opening where he goes under, and he has water. Absolutely. And he has like a couple gars or something like that.
Cow turtle. What's the guy's name?
Yeah.
He has he turned the underneath like the cellar of his house or the basement of his house. He went in and sealed it completely, turned it into a pond. He's got gar, catfish. He's got all kinds of stuff down there. It's wild.
Hey June, by the way, how's Berto doing? How's Berto doing, June?
I'm supposed to be getting another Oscar. So we're going to see. If I do, that's all bad because I got to build a stand and I got to reseal a 75 immediately. I think I might build the stands for my 20s tomorrow. I'm just talking about downsize. I'm like, oh, I think I'm going to build a stand for more tanks.
I might go to Miami tomorrow.
Are you going fishing?
Nah, I'm gonna go. I gotta see if they're open. I'm gonna call first to go to one of the fish farms if I can do some videos.
Man, that fish farm that we talked about, Garcia. I think we talked a while back. You might not remember that. That fish farm that Aquarium Co-op did a video on it. It's the guy from the Extreme Fish Foods.
There's three of them down there. There's one that we went to, and it's called Neighborhood Fish Farm.
No, they're the creators of the Extreme Fish Food. Hold on, let me search it up.
Yes, downsizing is adding more tanks.
Yes, Renee, Florida.
Florida. I got to, man, you ought to see these fish I got, Garcia.
I got to wait until the member video. Members only video.
Oh, it's not even going to be a members video. You got to wait till I can clean the tank because it looks like absolute balls right now. I can't put this hand in the tank.
God damn.
It's cut open, bro. The fingertips almost missing.
Damn.
I mean, maybe I could put a rubber glove on it and tape it up at the top, but the first time I bump it on something, I'm probably going to break the fish tank. Oh, man. I got enough.
I went to a new fish store, but he needs a little work. He needs a little work. I was gonna film today over there, but I said nope. I can't film this.
I'm thinking about picking up this pair of breeding pair of discus my fish store has.
Mm.
I said that earlier, but I'm really thinking about it. And somebody's like, oh, you know, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, no, I'm not putting them there. I'll put them in their own tank. Because the tank that I have that I would put them in, I'm not getting the other inhabitants in there sick. You know what I mean?
And you still got that voodoo tank still?
I do. It's a 20 long. It's still sitting over there empty. Sitting right where I left it at. It's been there for a year now. Haven't touched it, haven't moved it.
Oh,
man.
I told Lady Shimmy that we're gonna do that. She goes, oh my God. Okay.
I mean, legit, everything that I put in that tank has died.
Yeah, you told me about that. And I told you to get rid of it. And you still haven't got rid of it.
Fuck no, I paid for it. Oh, man.
How much you paid for it?
I got it on sale. I think I got that 20 long. I think I got it for $37.
Okay, I'm gonna send you the $40 so you can get rid of it.
Do you guys shop like
He froze.
Yeah, I think he's got a piss poor internet connection.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hell yeah. I removed it.
Oh, he's pushing buttons.
It was a brand new tank. I bought it brand new. Everything that I've ever put in that tank, I mean everything. I put guppies in it, they died. I put Danios in it, dude. Danios can live in a trash can, they died.
You did.
It's all right, man. I understand. So what I was thinking about doing with that tank is making it a dirted plant tank.
We'll see what you can do with it and see if anything will survive.
Make it a dirted plant tank. Put me a betta in it. I could cap it with some sand out of some of these tanks that I got in here that are, you know, nice and cycled. I don't know, man. I'm the way that I did my fish room. I kind of fucked myself. Like I have a space between this 240 and the wall right here. There's a space between the 125 and the 240. There's a space between the others 125. I mean, I literally got enough space between it that I could probably put a 75 between them if I moved them.
Is that when you were getting the tanks, you were just putting them in and setting it up?
I was just getting at it.
Just like I did. And then out of nowhere, now I don't have nothing in the dining room. Just 3 empty tanks over there.
I mean, I have 1, 2,
3
3,
empty
4.
55s.
I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 tanks right here.
Now I got 1, 2, 3, 4 that's running. My salt water is not running. And my filter is gone. So
Yeah, I get it.
but that salt water is gonna take me a while.
I don't do reptiles.
Huh?
I don't do reptiles. Not my thing.
No reptiles. I would like to do reptiles, but I cannot do no reptiles. For the reason is because I keep my house at 69.
Oh yeah, my house is It's 77 in the fish room with 45% humidity. Now think about that. 45% humidity right where I'm sitting at with all these fish tanks.
Wow.
That's low. That's because all the tanks have lids on them. I've noticed that if I got some tanks that like I got a 55 over here, I don't have the lids on it right now, and there's nothing in it. It's not that dry. It's a basement. My house is sealed real good. I don't run a dehumidifier. I don't like sweating to the oldies when I'm down here cleaning fish tanks. Yeah, I mean, literally
Every time I was sweat, it's only if I'm at the beach or where I'm working.
45% humidity. 76 degrees. Oh, I don't have to worry about none of my wood getting wet either. Man, these guys are over here snacking. Dude, I love that tank. It's my favorite tank. And my worst tank is sitting right
Look
here.
at that Geo. Look at that Geo. Look at that Geo. With that trail fin.
Right here?
Yep.
That's not a Geo.
What is that?
A thread Fennicara. It's a heck of a lie. Alexa, turn on fish. It's a heck of a lie.
But it's almost like a Geo.
Oh, yeah, I guess you could say that.
They're part of the Geo family.
They're not actually earth eaters. At least mine aren't.
And look at that Oscar. Jesus, he's huge.
14 inches. And the other one is catching it. They do look like Geos, but they're not. They just got long trailers. They're red. These fish color up. I mean, they're huge. I mean, the color on them is iridescent. All right, Laura, have a good night. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you being
Thank
here.
you for coming.
I mean, when you look at them in the right light, they're iridescent all the way down the side. And then the trailers off of their fins are red, and they're fire red. And then you see my Spenai right there. Look at that. Look, you see the hump on that parrot's head?
Yeah.
You can see my little algae eater swimming around, playing in the current. I don't know. I like the tank. I think it's a nice tank. Holy hell, there's my Peleco. I haven't seen that thing in forever.
But when I get that 240, I think that's why I'm just gonna put the Oscars in there with the guard. And then just this one behind me, where I got them, just leave it all with parrots.
They are to a point. Some of them depends on the parrot, but the majority of them are sterile. Every one that I've ever had has been. Man, Berto, if you could see. You know what? It's my live stream. I don't give a shit. Hold on a second. I'm going to mute my mic over here. All right. I'm going to show you. Ooh. All right, I'm going to show you my shitty tank.
Wow. That's really disgusting. But it's good for the fries.
I mean, there's fry everywhere. There's fry everywhere in here.
Those are Severn babies, right?
Yes, sir. I've got so much shit because of the way this tank looks.
But it's
Well, look
good
at
for
those
the
fries.
babies. It's still good for them, but don't eat it. Hairy legs.
That is a fact. But yeah, dude, they're I mean, those babies do fantastic. That's the one I grow all my Akara out in. There's probably 100 Severn fry in there.
Wow.
I mean, they're everywhere. That's why I got mad that one time when Bethany cleaned the glass on. I'm like, what are you doing? Leave it.
That's algae for them. That's food. That's protein.
Yeah. I feed them 3 times a day. You're supposed to feed them every 2 hours. I don't got time for that. I'm not here. You know what I mean? I feed them 3 times a day, and this tank sustains itself because of the green algae. I've got some Severums over here that are grown. I've got a whole bunch of convicts that are grown. We know how everybody feels about convicts.
The place up that I went to, I told him, hey, how's the convicts doing? He goes, they're doing great. I goes, well, why some of them are missing tails? Oh, I got jewel cichlids in here with them. The jewel
Dude.
cichlids are beating the crap out of them.
Late night Home Depot.
Even though convicts are aggressive when it comes to breeding, but the jewel cichlids are more aggressive than the convicts.
So here's an interesting fact about jewel cichlids. I had one.
Late run.
Oh yeah, he's going to Home Depot. I had one in my 125 over here. My African cichlid tank.
Yeah.
And legit, she killed everything in that tank.
Wow.
Yeah, I figured it out. That's what was killing them. Remember when I kept having all those fish die? I watched it on the security camera. It was that fish. I had nowhere else to put it, so I just left it in there.
Yeah, the jewel cichlids.
They're nasty little things.
I like the way they look, but it's just the behavior.
So I have some other fish that are going to be members only as well. I just picked them up the other night. They're not on video yet. So that's going to be for the members. There are going to be 2 things that you guys are going to see that nobody else sees.
Mm.
Hey, man, I got to give you guys something. You guys are paying for it.
And I think that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. Wherever I go, before I do the video, I'm going to do a members only live stream. It's just going to be a pop-up. Just remember, I'm different from everybody. I don't schedule it. I just pop up. If you haven't become a member, go ahead. I got one for $2.99 and $4.99.
Same goes for me. If you haven't, $2.99 and $3.99. And you'll see some things that you didn't see anywhere else.
You see it first before it goes out in public.
Oh, the public won't see mine.
If it's members, it's members?
It's members. Nobody, Berto, what you have seen in the members only videos, nobody else has seen.
Hmm.
And that's how it is. There's like things that Joey put out. There's videos that Joey's put out I haven't seen that are members only. So, and man, convicts were my very first fish. George, I will ship you some right now.
George would love those convicts.
Oh, Mike. Okay, so here's the thing with my convicts. My convicts are not 100% convicts. They're Honduran Red Point and convict mix. So they look a little different. I'm just sitting here looking at this tank. I'm like, man, I didn't think I had that many Severum fry in there. Holy shit.
You got 7 fries in there?
Yeah, that's what was in the green water tank I just showed you. Those are all Severums. That's like Slim Tim's like, bro, what's in your water? How do you get your fish to breed? I'm like, I just do water changes.
That's it.
Keep a clean tank, I guess. I don't know.
And a little bit of water, a little bit of temperature change.
Water temperature change a little bit. You know, I feed them good. I don't power feed. The only ones I power feed are the babies. And then the fish that nobody else sees get a little bit of yeah. Need to pick up lag screws. Oh hell yeah. I would definitely bolt those down.
I look what Majestic says.
Send me a female, I'll put it in with my male firemouth who is trying to breed with my I don't know if they'll cross. Everybody says that a firemouth and a convict are cross. I don't think they will. I truly don't. They're different species of fish.
Man, look how they got the fire, the flower one.
Yeah, that was man intervened in that one though.
Well, so just take a look. You know how you can tell the difference between the females and the males on the convicts?
I think it's something with the stripes.
No.
Or the pink belly.
The female got that red belly.
I was going to say, or the belly.
Yeah. You'll see it light, but when she's ready to breed,
turns pink.
She'll light that up like a light bulb.
So, you know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for my my natural blue Acara to get in breeding mode. Because I have 2 female electric blue Acara that are in breeding mode as we speak. They're about that big. I'm dropping them straight in that tank. I'm going to crossbreed them.
The natural blue Acaras with the natural blue?
Yep. I want to see what they're going to look like. I've seen other people's and they look pretty cool, but I want to see what mine's going to look like because I know where mine came from. I know the stock mine are from. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Change.
I never have a problem with my Acara breeding. And if I do a cool water change on that tank, those fish are going to be pissed because that tank is 84 degrees all the time. Those are the ones that were extremely sick when I got them. Oh, that's right. I'm going to do a maintenance video tomorrow, and I'm probably going to get ridiculed because I'm going to do a salt treatment on my fish tank. Everybody gets pissed at me because of the amount of salt I put in that tank.
Salty. Hey, look what my
Salt life.
Salt life. Living the salt life, baby.
Oh, man. I was one live stream. I was literally changing it under, and this person was panicking. Oh, my God, there's too much salt. You're going to kill your fish. I said, they're going to be fine. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm like, they're fine. I promise you. I've been doing this since they were that big. They're fine. Woo. Jesus.
I never used it, but I understand.
Salt for these guys work. It keeps these guys. Oh, man. I don't even know if I can pull that. I don't even know if I can find the picture. These fish were terrible. I mean, terrible. I know I have a picture. Oh man, I never showed you my first Oscar.
Damn.
His name was Walter.
I need to get a few platies for tank mates.
No.
The better.
No,
You
I
get
would not.
you get platies, and you're done. The
I wouldn't say
reason why,
necessarily done, but I wouldn't put him in there.
they'll be poof, multiplied like the guppies.
That was my other Oscar that committed suicide.
Damn.
That's halfway across the side of a 75.
Ham's fine with guppies and shrimp. Just keep it that way. Don't get no platies.
I wouldn't get platies. That's just me. I don't have a picture.
Males.
So I have my my betta is with Neons, and then my other one is with, I think they're Sunshine Tetras and Danios. They swim fast enough that betta can't get to them because they can. Alexa, turn off fish. Oh, you're gonna be a dick and not turn everything off. Fucking hate that thing sometimes. Alexa, turn off fish. No? All right, I guess I'll have to manually turn that one off.
Alexa, turn off fish.
Oh, she ain't even recognize you.
Alexa, turn off fish.
Nope. I would just leave him where he's happy at. Like I've got a platinum crown tail in my purple tank. He's doing phenomenal. Doing phenom. This thing pissed me off. I'll break it.
Alexa is PMSing.
Yeah.
Alexa, turn off fish, please. Hey, turn it off.
I turned it off. I had to manually stimulate it like every fucking thing else. Oh, I'm gonna have to move my shark.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's over there and you can't see it. I moved where I streamed from. I moved it from over there to over here.
He's
Ooh,
happy in a 40 with 200 shrimp.
I would be too. Got a betta in a 40-gallon tank. That betta is enjoying life.
Oh, yeah.
Nice, low, slow flow.
And he thinks he's home.
That is his home.
Like out in the wild, I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, man. I don't know. I want to, I really need to move some things around down here. Need to get this 44-gallon corner tank done and take it to work.
Corner tank?
Got a 44-gallon corner tank.
And you want to put it in your office?
Yeah. That way nobody, I can look at it and I know nobody will mess with it. What should you get for a 10-gallon? Well, chili raspberries,
Yup, chili reds.
some neons,
Black neons.
standard neons. I wouldn't put cardinals. Cardinals get too big. Depending, you could put some panda cories in the bottom. Would have better. Oh shit! Man, I slept pretty much all day today.
Yep, and I gotta get ready soon to go to bed before she pops out of the room.
She'll pop up out of the room and yell at you.
Yep, I don't want that to happen.
Timbo, she'll be all right. Yeah, just tell her you're hanging out with me. She'll be all right.
Yeah, and you know how ladies are.
Yeah,
I gotta
do.
keep her happy.
Happy wife, happy life. Yeah.
That's what I want. I want a happy life.
Yeah, well, fuck it. It's been on here for 2 hours. I guess we could roll.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Boys and girls, children of all ages, please stop playing with your penis.
thank you for coming here and hanging out with Garcia Aquatics and Happy Place Aquatics. And like we always say, hit that like button, hit that share button, and turn on that notification bell to be notified when a video's coming out, or when a short's coming out, or when he's going to do a live or a members only live stream. And
Ooh.
there's a little button that says join. If you haven't joined, go ahead. Join for it. You won't miss any behind scene videos. And especially when it's only members only. Ah.
That is a fact. Thank you for being here.
No
You guys have a
problem.
great night. Remember, it's your hobby, do it your way.
Oh,
Like,
by the
oh.
way, guys, don't forget. Like, that's why one reason why we always say make sure your notification bells are turned on. Tune in tomorrow on Happy Place Aquatics. You're gonna like that live stream tomorrow. You don't want to miss that one. Make sure that notification bell is turned on.
That's right. We got Scuba Squad in the house tomorrow. Scuba Steve-O. All right, everybody, have a great night. We will see you tomorrow at 6 p.m.
And everybody that's here in the chat and the moderators, thank you for doing your job and everything. And we really appreciate you guys being here. Sorry for not saying that because I don't want you guys to think that we are ignoring you. We like
Not
to
at all.
acknowledge you. Because without you, there won't be no Garcia and there won't be no Happy Place Aquatics.
I mean, there might be a happy place, but I don't know how happy he's going to be. All right, guys, have a great night. Thank you for being here.
There you go.